Hello, Green family. This week, we'll take a step back to decode common business acronyms. Now, we're not born knowing them, so let's review some now. But first, let's see how much you know already. I'll display 15 acronyms and you see how many you know. We'll start with the most well-known and we'll move more to the recent acronyms. Are you ready? Let's go. How'd you do? If you got all 15, congratulations, you are a rock star. 12 to 14, very impressive. 9 to 11, good. Less than 10, do not miss another Growing Greener learning moment. So let's review each one. GDP. Gross domestic product is the monetary value of all goods and services produced in a country during a period of time. It's one of the most widely used indicators of economic health. An IPO is an initial public offering, and it's a way for companies to go from private to public and raise capital by selling shares to public investors on a stock exchange. M&A, shorthand for mergers and acquisitions. Companies often merge, are acquired, or acquire another firm. JGC is involved with these types of business transactions regularly. Now, NASDAQ, the National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations, that's a mouthful, was the world's first electronic stock exchange. When someone says the NASDAQ, they're probably referring to the NASDAQ Composite Index, which tracks securities listed on the NASDAQ exchange. NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange, is that pillared stone building that comes to your mind when you picture Wall Street. It's the world's largest stock exchange and is owned by Intercontinental Exchange. S&P, Standard & Poor's, now known as S&P Global, is an analytics and financial data corporation. One of its joint ventures operates the S&P, an index of 500 stocks listed on the NYSE or NASDAQ that is widely considered the best indicator of large cap stocks in the U.S. SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company, aka blank check company, offers another way for firms to go public. A SPAC raises money through an IPO and then merges with a private company, taking it public in the process. YOY and YTD, year over year, compares how a data point has changed over the preceding 12 months. Year to date is a progression within a calendar starting January 1st. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, is responsible for enforcing consumer protection laws and civil antitrust law. It also reviews mergers and acquisitions and investigates fraud and false advertising. SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is a federal agency that regulates securities markets. Securities like financial instruments, like stocks and bonds, to protect customers. It collects earnings and market-related and earnings information from public companies and reviews proposed M&A. You know what that means by now. B2B versus B2C versus D2C. Frameworks for identifying a company's typical customer. In business to business, the product is for a corporate customer. Think Salesforce. In business to consumer, a manufacturer sells to customers, but a retailer or distributor may sit in the middle, like the Olay bar soap that you picked up at Walmart. In direct to consumer, companies send their product straight to you. CSR, corporate social responsibility, offers a model for businesses to have a positive impact on society and remain accountable not only to shareholders, but also to the public. They may measure that impact using ESG. Environmental, social, and governance is a framework that measures corporations' positions on issues like human rights, diversity, employee welfare, and climate impacts. Companies can receive an ESG score, but as of yet, there aren't universal ESG standards. FAMGA and FANG, popular groupings of big tech companies. FAMGA equals Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, while FANG is more consumer-facing with Netflix subbing for Microsoft. UX versus UI, user experience versus user interface. The experience is how you interact with a product from beginning to end. The interface consists of the design and interactive elements that you use. Now, I hope that you found this helpful. I know it's a lot of information. But until next time, be well.